What if I told you that a compact phone gimbal, yes, a phone gimbal, paired with an action camera, could challenge the cinematic Osmo Pocket 3 in the real-world vlogging? In today's video, we are comparing the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 to the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 mounted on the Insta360 Flow 2 AI Tracker Gimbal. This combo really surprised me, especially in AI tracking, stability and flexibility. I will test tracking in wind, low light and distance, plus a small taste of wireless audio, the gestures tricks you didn't know both devices could do. Let's get into it. On the surface, this might look like a mismatch. The Flow 2 is designed for smartphones, but with a solid mounting adapter, it handles the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 or DJI Action 5 Pro effortlessly. No counterweights needed. The motors are strong enough to maintain balance even with wind resistant and motion. Meanwhile, the Osmo Pocket 3, my go-to for smooth B-roll, brings that cinematic feel thanks to its 1-inch sensor and integrated 3-axis gimbal. But the Ace Pro 2 or Action 5 Pro adds something else: action-proof ruggedness and modular design. Add the Flow 2 and you suddenly get gesture control, subject tracking, and wide-angle footage from a whole new angle. They are designed for different creators, but this test will show you what happens when you step out of theory and into the wild. Let's talk tracking, the kind of feature you rely on when you're filming solo. No one behind the camera, no second takes. I started by walking directly into sunrise, a difficult lighting conditions where most AI trackers struggles. The DJI Osmo Pocket 3 performed well, but occasionally lost me when light shifted or my shadow played tricks. It's still impressive, but now look at the Flow 2 tracking with Insta360 Ace Pro 2. The Flow 2's AI locks on fast and tracks movement more fluidly. I did a few sharp turns, slow pacing, and sudden direction changes, and it kept up with minimal delay. Even when walking towards the sun and no one tracking stress test, the Flow 2 and Ace Pro 2 combo held strong. The movement isn't robotic, it's smart, cinematic and natural. Now here's a bonus that might surprise you. The DJI Action 5 Pro, yes, a completely different ecosystem, also works beautifully with the new Insta360 Flow 2, using the same universal mounting trick with a flat surface and secured inside the Flow 2's phone clamp. It holds firmly thanks to the Flow 2's strong motor torque and balanced grip, and with the right counterbalance or orientation there is no motor strain. What you get is gimbal stabilization on top of rock steady, and that can make a noticeable differences in the smoother panning, AI tracking, and especially when walking in uneven terrain. Next up, recovery and reacquisition. I walked about 20 meters away from the camera, then returned, simulating a vlog-style retreat and re-entered shot. The DJI Osmo Pocket 3 gimbal is smooth, but once it loses the face lock, it needs manual help to reframe. Now watch the Insta360 Flow 2 and Ace Pro 2. I walk away, it loses me, but when I return, tracking picks me up automatically within a second. I even tested behind a bush and a rock, and once I stepped back into the view, the AI tracking kicked in without delay. That level of the self-recovery is a game changer for creators filming in motion. You don't need to be perfect, the system has your back. Wind is the enemy of lightweight gear. It causes micro jitters, impacts sounds, and can throw off balance. The Osmo Pocket 3 is steady, but you can see some gimbal compensation, especially when wind hits from the side. With the Flow 2, the larger gimbal and firm stabilization, platform keeps the Ace Pro 2 steady even during sudden gusts. It's less floaty and more rooted. If you are filming outdoor adventures, hiking, biking, this really matters. Both rigs handle it well, but the added weight and rigidity of the Flow 2 combo inspired more confidence in these windy field conditions. To complete the setup, I added the Insta360 Mic Air. The remote connection is instant and can be paired within seconds. In the environment like open field, wind, it delivers clean audio from the distance and without delay. Also, the Mic Air can be used to start and stop the recording, perfect tool for the shooting from the distance. I also tested the DJI Mic 2. Both mics perform great, but I will save the in-depth sound quality battle for another video. Still, it's nice knowing both setups can be completely wireless, another checkmarks for mobile vlogging freedom. This one is fun. Both the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 and the Flow 2 support gesture control. The same gestures: show palm once, recording and AI tracking starts. Show it again, recording and AI tracking stops. This makes it incredibly easy to coordinate shots remotely, especially with both devices recognizing gestures in sync. Want even more control? You can pair the Insta360 mini remote to trigger filming, switch modes, or reframe without walking back. Here is where the Osmo Pocket 3 still wins. Pure cinematic depth, dynamic range, and color science. That 1-inch sensor is magic. It handles harsh light, gradients, and skin tones beautifully. But the Insta360 Ace Pro 2, while more contrasty by default, delivers crisp, detailed footage with a wide field of view and great stabilization, and is durable. Toss it in a bag, clip it on a bike, film in the rain. It's built to go. That's where this combo really wins. It's not just a cinematic, it's adventurous. It's practical filmmaking power for solo creators on the move. This surprised me, but maybe it shouldn't have. The Insta360 Flow 2 and Ace Pro 2 make a phenomenal self-tracking team. No, it doesn't beat the Osmo Pocket 3 in pure image quality, but for rugged flexibility, solo filming, and AI tricks, it just might be the better vlogging setup. So guys, just let me know what you think about this setup in general. Would you use it, or would you rather go with a cinematic camera like DJI Osmo Pocket 3? If you enjoyed this video, just don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.